Like most of the coaches in the league, he's saying, I believed in you all along. And the Boston Celtics get their 27th win of the year. They stay second in the Eastern Conference, 11 games over 500. Yeah, just like everybody thought at the start of the year. Final score, Boston 119, Indiana 104.
Celtics win. Feels good when the Celtics win, huh? Coming home from the game tonight, you want to react? The phone number is 617-779-0985. We have our friends in YouTube. I have lots of friends. They said, when are you on YouTube? I want to see your face. Matt's in there. Terrace is in there. They're all hyped up about the Knicks win over the Nets. I actually, Skaz, thought it was the Knicks who only scored 66 points. So I might have heard Grandy wrong on that one.
Is that good or bad for your Boston Celtics that they'll be seeing the Brooklyn Nets next? Should beat them regardless, but I don't know if you want to play the
good
team.
Or bad?
It's probably, I would lean bad.
I bet. Well, remember they almost beat them remember last year they had a 20-point lead and almost lost? I bet this was it's the old look-ahead spot for Brooklyn. it's the look-ahead
That's
spot.
why they got blown out by 50.
Yeah, they were like, the Knicks, they're pretty good, but the Celtics, that's who we want.
Well, I guess that players-only meeting for the Knicks worked. Jalen Brunson.
That's why I thought it was New York Knicks, because they've had some issues. So, 66 points. Dude, the Celtics have scored more than that in halves this year.
A lot of halves this year, I would guess.
Did somebody hit? Well, who's the last person to score 66? I know Kobe did one. That's a poor performance. Horrible. Somebody scored 70 recently, right?
Jokic scored 61 last year.
Jokic had 61. So is it Kobe? I'm trying to think of most points scored. Got to open up the brain a little bit.
Luka scored 73 last 2024.
That's who it was. So Luka scored more in one game than Brooklyn did tonight. I would say that's bad. Hopefully nobody took them in any same game parlays tonight. Jeez. Well, anyways, the Celtics won, everybody. You want to talk about it, 617-779-0985, and just looking at the box score. This was another 30-point night for Jaylen Brown. 7 of 9 from free throws. Just wanted to point that out. But a 30-10-5 performance is good. 3 steals. It's a good night. It's a good night for him. We always talk about the team being successful. They need to get at least 31 out of White and Pritchard. Tonight they got 23. Derek White struggling. And we'll get into that in a little bit because Chris Forsberg wrote an article today regarding some of the struggles from Derek White, which is one of the reasons why he won't make an all-star team. But they got contributions from Sam Hauser, who's been hot. Wonder if Hauser's heard any of those trade rumors.
He's up in his value, Joe. Up in the value.
No, for real, though. Listen, Sam Hauser's a ball player. You know, I'll say this about Hauser, and you do the green teamers, Skaz, so this is just me spitballing. When he's more involved in the rotation, he's a better player.
I think you could say that about a lot of guys in the NBA. You know, there are a lot of streaky players. A lot of guys need minutes.
I think, though, he's okay. Yes, you can say that about a lot of guys. Now that he's starting, I think you're starting to see Sam Hauser, like who he can be. Not a great defender. Hasn't been awful, though. Hasn't been awful.
No, he has not been awful.
The Hunter Hauser hasn't really been.
The Hauser hunt.
There you go.
Sam Hauser party for one, Joe Murray.
That's right. He's still my guy. He's been to Kowloon.
Of course.
I've had his autograph. Baylor Shireman went to Kowloon recently.
Naturally.
Pritchard's going to go.
It's the pipeline.
I should tell the Wong family that you guys are the pipeline for the next Celtic Stars. Just hoping we can get. You think Tatum's going to do anything when he comes back?
Yes.
No, I meant like appearances.
Oh,
He's going to be good. He'd be focused on basketball.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see him.
You know what I would love is to get on and I want the treatment that Tatum's getting on his heel.
You need that, Joe.
Yeah, I hurt my.
You're battling something right now.
I went to the game, dude, and like it's not good. So maybe Alex Guerrero could help me.
Are you hurt or injured, Joe?
Well, someone yelled I had gout, which I don't.
Not gout.
It's not gout.
Confirmed not gout.
Not gout. It's plantar fascia, everybody. But I would like the doctors that are working on Jason Tatum's heel to work on my heel. You know? Just get a nice little deep tissue in there.
Where's Dr. James Andrews when you need him?
Well, he is the famous ACL and
everything, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be retired by now.
He's in Alabama. I bet you he's doing something in Alabama. He could be retired, though, dude, for all the people he's worked on. How many did he do? He actually was Tiger's guy.
I think he was everybody's guy.
Hey, Tiger didn't look like Tiger last night when I saw him.
He's getting old, Joe. Getting old.
No, that really didn't look like Tiger. It looked like a...
What, you think he's had some work done?
Yes. You know when someone makes a painting of somebody and it just doesn't look right? That's what it looked like for me with Tiger. What was that again, that event? What was that?
That was the TGL, the golf league.
Total Golf League?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
They do anything spectacular there? Like...
And they make some funky virtual holes. They had a Last of Us hole last night that was themed.
Oh, I wish I saw that.
The Last of Us, yes. So they try and do quirky things. It's hit or miss.
Would you rather Alex Guerrero or Dr. James Andrews?
I think I'm going to take Dr. James Andrews there. That's just me, you know. Those two letters kind of mean a lot, Joe.
Didn't mean to disparage the man, Doctor.
I thought you were going to say like Guerrero or Patch Adams or something like that.
Alex Guerrero, I guess, is not a doctor, right?
I've never heard him referred to as Dr. Guerrero before, so I could be mistaken.
You see TB12 went down? It's done.
What a shame. It changed so many lives.
I thought Guerrero was a big part of that. I could use that right now, Dr. Guerrero. I mean, Alex Guerrero.
We could use some bands, Joe, some strength training.
Yes, maybe a little pliability.
Yes. Avocado ice cream.
Would you eat avocado ice cream? I don't like avocado.
Yeah, I don't think I did. No thanks.
We got Dawson, our new intern, back there on the phones. Teaching him about life tonight, guys.
When I was back here with Jake for a little bit and I just saw you in there with Dawson and Street Team Joe, I just looked at Jake and said, what I wouldn't give to know what the hell was going on in that room right now.
I'm either helping lives or ruining them.
And no in between.
There's nothing in between. So Street Team Joe left. I think I overloaded him with... He's driving home right now.
Oh, he's spinning now.
He was overloaded.
He's a washing machine tonight.
We tried to talk basketball. I tried to watch the game, but it was just not good. No, I did. I watched the game. Grandy watched the game. He did a great job tonight. Mr. Scary Frogman is checking in. Do you think Joe should be Coach of the Year favorite and coaching the All-Star game? Wait till JT comes back.
I don't care about coaching the All-Star game, but I think he should absolutely be in the conversation for Coach of the Year. I don't even know how you could really argue that at this point, considering the expectations coming into the season where the Celtics are now. Chris Boucher was one of their big offseason acquisitions, done absolutely nothing. They've gotten legit minutes out of Luka Garza, Josh Minot, Kata's turnaround. I think Missoula deserves to be right at the top of that conversation.
Who is the favorite right now? I'm going to pull that up. It's got to be the dude in OKC, right?
I think it might be JB Bickerstaff over in Detroit there.
Good team.
Good team.
Yeah, they lost their best bench player, too, which is wild. What's going on with him? Remember the dude who got in trouble?
Oh, yes. The sharpshooter there. He likes to gamble. I can't think of his name.
See, he's so good.
Malik Beasley?
Malik Beasley, yeah.
Malik Beasley, yes. Good player.
Futures. I'm looking for... All right, team awards. Coach of the Year.
Mitch Johnson is probably up there, if I had to guess. The Spurs head coach.
No, there's because the games are on. I don't think they updated anything. MVP is SGA, then Luka. Cade Cunningham and Jaylen Brown's 4. Should I be taking 2,500 though? SGA really is the heavy favorite, huh? Oh yeah, Luka's. I don't think Luka.
Jokic got hurt. That's what happened.
Cade would be a guy. You know how you have to make a case for somebody generally means they're not. Cade would be the guy that I would make a case for. He's stepping into his own now. He is that team. Jaylen 4 is very respectful. I didn't know that. They already have Finals MVP odds. Did you know that?
SGA the favorite, I would imagine.
Yeah, Jokic second. Where's Jaylen Brown? Oh, he's plus 3,000. Well, I wish I had more on that, everybody. All right. Well, Dawson took his first calls, so let's see how they go. Dylan, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
How's the game?
First time, long time, man.
I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, so my question is, so Sam Hauser had a good night tonight, hit a lot of threes. Wasn't producing a lot earlier in the year. His role is filled in by the likes of Josh Minot, Hugo Gonzalez. I really like Hugo personally. Who do you think should be getting the Sam Hauser minutes?
Sam Hauser? He asked who should be getting the Sam Hauser minutes, right?
I think maybe he means the old bench minutes that Sam Hauser was playing.
Oh.
We haven't seen a lot of Minot lately. Garza's been playing more minutes.
Minot got...
He got a little banged up
with an injury.
Yeah.
But I think he is doghouse.
You don't want to be in the doghouse, Joe. Bad place to be.
I don't know what he did. I'm not saying. I'm not even saying he did anything at all.
You're sniffing it.
He's buried. Like Tillman's buried.
Oh, Boucher buried.
Oh no, sorry, Boucher's buried. If we're gonna say anyone's buried, it's Boucher. At least Tillman played non-scrub minutes the other night.
That's true. Progress.
Shireman sometimes goes to the doghouse and then they let him back out.
And then he makes a mistake and goes right back in.
Straight back into the crate. Yeah. Minot. I think to answer the caller's question, it's probably Jordan Walsh. But not because of the production he could give that Hauser does. Because he fills the role. He's a guy that can play multiple positions. He can rebound. He's long. And he can defend. In a perfect world, Skaz, let's pretend this is a playoff team that can go deep. Do you just subtract Hauser with JT and that's how you roll? Do you just roll Pritchard as your point guard with White? Which when Jaylen goes to the 3 and it's Tatum Nemus and Hauser becomes your Simons is your 6th guy.
I think it's a really interesting debate, argument, whatever you want to call it, because what the Celtics used to do was they would sub, like they would have the starters and then they would sub and Tatum would stay out and they would bring Pritchard on. And it would be Tatum and kind of the bench guys and Pritchard, and it would be Tatum and Pritchard playing that game. Pritchard would get a lot of points. Now I don't know what Tatum's minutes are going to be, because watching Anthony Simons this year, Jason Tatum has to be licking his chops thinking about playing, team second units as him as the only starter out there with Simons, which is what they used to do.
They'll pick and roll like crazy.
They would, eat team. Simons is as good of a spot-up shooter.
And I think that helps Hauser, by the way.
That's exactly. So I wonder if Tatum becomes one of the first subs, because of the injury.
Oh, you think he could come off the bench, guys? Is that what you're telling me?
No. First subs out of the game.
Okay, sorry, I got excited.
I don't think he's coming off the bench.
I did say that and get dismissed.
And apparently there was an article today that said,
Tatum's minutes, right?
Yes, and about how they're going to use him, which maybe we can get into that a little bit later.
Who wrote that?
I thought it was Himmelsbach, but I'm not sure.
It was from the Globe. Yeah, it was from the Globe.
So I don't love that. I didn't love the tone of that article and the usage of Jason Tatum and how it was talked about in that article. So that made me, maybe Joe Murray was on to something.
You think so?
I bend the knee. Maybe Joe Murray was sniffing something with Jason Tatum, but I can't see him coming off the bench. But I do wonder if they try and get him out there against second units, that if they kind of manufacture that in his first couple games.
Do you think they'd have him come off the bench for the ovation? They're big on that.
That's pretty lame.
Thank you.
Very lame. I hope not. He deserves to start when he comes back. You're coming back from an injury of that caliber. Yep. You shouldn't come back until you're 110%. And Jason Tatum, that is starting. Like I'm not expecting him to be all NBA Jason Tatum, but he should be starting when he comes back.
Full transparency, I heard somebody on the national media mention if Tatum comes back, he should come off the bench. And the reason why I brought it up to everybody is because I did think it was a little absurd, but I also wanted to entertain it. You know how this business works. You say something and everyone reacts. Well, everyone probably thinks that Tatum should be in there, and I don't disagree. Well, let's get into that. Ken is in Worcester. Ken.
Hey, guys. How's it going? So, heading back from the Garden tonight, and just to preface this, Tatum isn't coming off the bench when he gets back. But question for you, I think we would be doing this team a disservice if we didn't discuss what ownership has to do to make this team better at the deadline, understanding that we believe Tatum's going to be back. What does this team have to do at the deadline, knowing that they are going to be a contender in the East with a real shot at getting to the finals if Tatum comes back in full form?
I would do nothing. I would do nothing. I would, if this year was all about getting under the tax, get under the tax. They have to. So let's just call it $12 million. They need to shed $12 million to stay under the tax. There are ways to do it. They can get creative. They can be part of 3-team trades, right? They can. The easiest move is Hauser. It's the easiest move. And you could probably dump Boucher on somebody. You could also probably dump a pick with Boucher. Well, Boucher, I don't know. Boucher's getting dumped, and I wonder if Tillman gets dumped. The thing with Walsh that I'm interested in is that he makes almost $5 million. Like, could you... And I know they've developed Walsh, so why move on from him at this point? It's about the tax, guys. That's all it's about. It's about the money. That's what this season was about.
B-Rob did have an article today talking about Zubac and the Clippers, and they may be interested in Simons. So
no, that'd be awesome.
It's not dead yet. I think a lot of Celtics fans like Simons, but if they can get a long-term piece for him, you got to think about doing that.
At this point, I believe in whatever Brad Stevens will do to make the roster better while trying to save money.
And you don't care about first-round picks, right?
So when it comes to the Celtics, if it's to get rid of Simons in a first-round pick, I don't think that's the best way to use your assets. But if it was...
What if that's the only way to get a big? You got to trade a first.
So you're right. I'm thinking of next year. I would give up a first-round pick. Like if it's about having, like, you know, in pitching, we talk about long-term pitching in baseball. If you could get a guy here that is under contract, that's a big long-term, you give up all the picks you can.
Like it's Simons and 2 firsts for Zubac.
I would do it because it's Zubac.
I think I agree. I lean that way.
Now, there are guys that are going to get bought out.
Yves Missy is a guy that I'm interested in. New Orleans big man, versatile player.
Vukovic will probably get...
You just don't know what the Bulls are going to do. I mean, no one knows. Like, there's rumors are going after Zion now. Who knows?
But that player, though, perfect. You know who I don't want? And he played for the Jazz, the big man, Nurkic.
You don't want Yusuf Nurkic.
I would take him not for a first-round pick.
Not a great... he's an up-and-down player, I'll say that.
Could you give up a roster player? Like would you do Simons in a first for Nurkic?
Danny's not. I don't know if Danny's going to do that.
Oh, he likes that pick.
And they have Keontae George. They have some good guards, like scoring guards in Utah.
Just thinking bigs out loud. But between, Porzingis, I don't know what his... Could they buy him out this year, or is it because
he's got health stuff going on?
But they can't buy him out.
Right? I don't know. Joe, you're bringing Porzingis back?
No. I'm thinking of bigs that could be available. Vukovic, definitely. Vucevic. Nurkic, definitely. I'm trying to think of some other bigs that could be... obviously...
How about the one that's been in the news lately in the Warriors? Jonathan Kuminga seems to be at an impasse
I
with...
love him, but do you consider him a big?
He's powerful. He's a big power forward. I mean, for the Celtics, he's a big.
For the Celtics, he's a big. You're absolutely right. Oh, yeah. I'd give up a couple of firsts for Kuminga, probably. So they're done, the Warriors.
Yes. Steve Kerr might not coach them next year is the new rumor that's out there. Jaren Jackson, you want us to take a swing?
Hell no. No, forget about the player. It's the deal. You're giving up multiple firsts. Dude, you might have to give up like a player.
Oh, for sure.
Outside of Simons. Like, you're going to have to give up Simons and a player. Like Pritchard? I'm just trying to think of what would be enticing.
Sabonis? You want to try and do that again? Try and get Sabonis?
All day. Sabonis in the Celtics, dude. Yes. He's awesome. And in this team, he does everything right. He screens right, high pick and roll, plays defense, rebounds, left-handed, right-handed, you name it. That guy's a complete player. And knock on wood, he's fairly healthy. Now, could they get the bad side of that? Yes. Oh, don't get me excited with that one, guys. Then I'll start getting the green. I'll be ripping that all night long. One more. One more. Chris in Buzzards Bay.
Yeah, I was just heard you guys talk about TGL earlier. Just mention it real quick. I think it's an absolute joke of a league. I tuned in last night. I think it's worse. I think it's terrible for the PGA. I think it's absolutely impossible to watch. And I can't even imagine going to it in person. It just looks miserable.
Well, some people love golf.
No, I think I love golf. I'm saying the TGL, I think, is a bad thing for golf. I mean, they're in Florida. Why don't they go outside? Like, I think it's just a bad look for PGA Tour, and I think it's just a terrible look.
Well, I don't like to watch the NBA All-Star Game. Is that a terrible look?
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I had to say.
Hang on. I want to talk about this. The Major League Baseball has a home run derby. Not everybody loves it.
That's a good point. I just think it's tough to watch. I just don't see how it's anything beneficial, especially when they're competing with LIV. They just lost the top college athlete for golf.
Did you watch it?
To the LIV League.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
TGL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
So that's the whole.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah. There you go. I'm going to hang up on you now. You watched it, dude. Scazzy watched it. Is this like the season ticket holder who hates the team?
That's true, Joe. We've met those guys. Bruins season ticket holder, not a fan. Not a fan.
So he watched it.
I mean, it's. I totally understand the complaint. I don't find it to be the most compelling thing in the world, but I'd watch it 10 times out of 10 over Live. And the Michael Lasasso thing is, we don't have to get into that now. But
by the way, last night I watched that. It was on our TV, and I told you my comments were generally about Tiger Woods.
Yes, Tiger's still a draw.
But I watched because Tiger was on. So I'm a fool too. I'm a fool. I watch TGL too. All right. It's been a long night, guys. We're talking about TGL right now, and it's championship week. And we're talking about big men for the Celtics at the trade deadline. We have been talking too much about that football game, huh? Should I even start talking about the Red Sox missing out on more guys, or should I just?
Oh, they got a lot of stuff out there, Joe. I've heard.
Oh yeah, what was? wait. Smith, let's take a break. Chris Cotillo today.
And we love Cotillo. A Cotillo masterpiece.
This is yes. This will sum up maybe the offseason.
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh, I love Dawson answering the phones. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. How many times do you think he's heard that song?
Not enough.
That's as high as I think I can go nowadays.
That was pretty good, Joe. Pretty good.
I don't want to wait. No. I used to be able to do the Joey McIntyre, Please Don't Go Girl. I won't try that one, though. Please don't go girl. Nope. Going to break. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential Sports Hub headline presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Celtics winners tonight. Won at 19-104 over the Pacers. 30 points from Jaylen Brown. 7. A lot of stuff on the Celtics out there. Derek White struggles. Jason Tatum's return. It's all there if you want to read it. What did Sean Payton do tonight? Sean Payton kind of throwing it all out there. Guarantees that. Did he guarantee a win? They're going to have a lot of rest after this one. 2 weeks. What? That reeks of desperation to me. I got the sniffer out right now. I smell desperation.
You don't think Sean Payton believes in Jarrett Stidham?
Okay. I lost my quarterback. I'm the coach of the team with a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I'm doing everything I can to get the team to believe in Stidham. Come on. The Patriots are the highest road favorite in the history of the merger. In the history of the NFL since the merger. No team has been 5.5 point favorites. And Skaz, let's have a healthy conversation.
Please.
The look ahead was minus 1.5 Broncos. Why? Because home field now is 1.5. So you mean to tell me that Bo Nix is worth 6 points? But be honest.
Not
Bo
6.
Nix worth 6?
I don't think so.
This is where we're at. This is
a lot of points.
This is where we're at. The Patriots are 5.5. It was 4.5. Now it's 5.5. It's probably going to go up this weekend, right? All those people that are going to be hunkered in the snow, maybe. You know, the apps in their hands. The buffalo dip in the oven. 5.5, huh? And you know me with the number 5.5, right, Skaz? Favorites that are 5.5, dead number. It's dead. And right now, it's the number. Now, there's two sides of it. You back the underdog thinking they hang around. Some money comes in on it. You back the favorite. It's a bad number to bet, but they could blow them out. Offense versus defense. That's what both championship games are all about. Can the Denver defense stop Drake May? I think they can fluster him because he hasn't been perfect. What's been perfect about Drake May is when you need a play, he's delivered. People will say, can he do it on the road in Denver? They went 8-0 on the road this year.
Yeah, but not in Denver, Joe.
The pressure's on the Patriots, guys.
I would agree 100%.
They have not been in a spot where there's been pressure. This year, they haven't.
I agree 100%. They've been, not happy to be there, but they weren't supposed to be there.
It's been a good story, and we weren't supposed to be here, and Drake May wasn't even in the MVP conversation, and who would have thought this, and that? Now they're here against a backup quarterback in a place they've never won in the playoffs, where honestly the betting side is favoring them, but historically it's against them, right? Historically it's against them. Historically, do defensive coaches go on to win the Super Bowl? Unless you're Bill Belichick or Pete Carroll? No. The odds are against them. This is why I'm building the story this way this week. So, intern Dawson, this is how we get agenda conversations. The agenda for me is this. The pressure's on the Patriots. All they have to do is beat the Broncos defense. They've already beat the Chargers defense. That's good. They've already beaten the Texans, who were the best defense in football. Earlier this year, when they had the Browns, who were the top defense in football, they beat them. The Patriots just have to do what they've done all year, but now the pressure is on them. The other team has the backup quarterback that used to play for the Patriots, that the great storyline would be, look what they could do with their defense at home against the top quarterback in the league or MVP of the league. And Broncos head coach Sean Payton essentially guaranteed they will beat the Patriots when they said they're going to have a lot of rest after this one, 2 weeks. That is some bulletin board material for the Patriots, if you ask me. And I think Sean Payton smells the desperation. I think he's doing everything he can to have the fans backing him up there, the defense playing as hard as they can, everybody stepping up, potentially J.K. Dobbins coming back, their center's coming back now. They started the clock on him. They're playing the underdog role. Sean Payton is playing the coach role to motivate his team. They might not have it with the backup. They might not. Stiddy might not have it. He's throwing it all against the wall because he doesn't have much else. It's a coaching tactic. He's been a great coach in this league. Offensive coaches generally get past this type of round. Can they do it with their backup quarterback? I'm betting no. But history will tell you it's not on the Patriots side.